So please welcome Mr. Scott Cleveland.
Give it up for a host, everybody. And while I'm trying to figure out this mic stand, give it up for the rest of everybody. Come on, I'll do the rest. What's up, guys? My name is Scott Cleveland. I'm originally from Georgia. But before you start making assumptions about Southerners, I want you to know, me and my cousin are just friends now. Truth be told, my cousin actually is pretty hot. He's got a wife and kids now, so. That's right, I went for the highbrow gay incestual joke to open up. Speaking of family, I talked about my dad for a second. Love my dad, he's a great guy. But no matter where we go to eat, he always orders wine. And sometimes it just gets to be a little bit much. He'll be like, does the salmon go well with the Zinfandel? And the Applebee's waiter will say, I'm not sure, sir. I'm 16. And what year is the Franzia? Oh, that's a 2010, sir, yeah. Good year for Franzia. Something about the way the tannins mix with the plastic. It's so good. Well, what's going on in the world, folks? China's in the news a lot recently. Anybody else nervous about the fact that China's boosting their military spending by double digits? I got a fortune cookie the other day that was just a middle finger. Everybody's so nice here. This is great. Folks, no, only if you're Irish. I don't like to make a lot of jokes about race, but my uncle does. But that's because he's a racist. But the funny part is this. His name is Tom. That's right. My Uncle Tom is a racist. Is that irony? I don't... I remember when I found out, too, that I was so mad. I just looked right at him. I said, Uncle Tom, I am not coming to your cabin this summer. It's a shame. Uncle Tom's cabin was kind of fun. I'm thinking about starting a charity. Here's my plan. I'm going to gather up old Bluetooth headsets, and I'm going to give them to the crazy homeless people that talk to themselves. Thinking about calling... I call the charity Don't Be Blue. I hear them too. No, ma'am. He's not crazy. He's just a douchebag now. Changing lives. Made it that far without forgetting anything. People are having way too personal conversations on the Bluetooth, don't you think? I think so. The other day I was waiting in line for some food and this girl comes in just yapping away on her Bluetooth. She gets it right behind me. And I swear to you, these words came out of her mouth. Well, he told me he'd had a vasectomy, but I haven't had a period in 2 months. I was like, I wanted to lean back and be like, ma'am, I know what happened. You're an idiot. That's right. That's right. And apparently so was Charles Darwin, because if her DNA is getting passed on, natural selection ain't working. You're right, though. I think he may have lied. Ladies, if a guy is trying to hook up with you and he's told you he's had a vasectomy and you think he might be lying, just punch him in the balls. Because either it won't matter or it won't matter. He's probably a sexual predator. Let's go. You guys ever watched Dateline to Catch a Predator? Yeah. Good show, right? Really? Here's my question. The host, Chris Hansen, he's got his own life. There's got to be times where he walks into a party, some guy just bolts for the door. Ladies, if that guy was your date, he's probably lying about the vasectomy too. Sometimes I wonder if people that are mute are offended by the phrase easier said than done. It's like a new joke. I'm trying it out. I don't know where to go. Yeah, just think about it.
That's great.
What's that?
It's fucked up.
Oh, okay. This is the time in the act where I would say, "What's that, sir? You are offended?" And then they say, "Yes." I'm like, "Wait a minute, you're not mute." And then we move on. You know those commercials for Joseph A. Bank? Joseph A. Bank. Has anybody heard those? Clap if you've heard those. Maybe it's a southern thing. I don't know. We've got them down south. But it just sounds to me like that guy is passing a kidney stone. I think he needs to leave the recording studio and go see a urologist. How about the commercials for Jared? Oh yeah, the gallery. Oh, the gallery of jewelry. He went to Jared. He went to Jared. I hate those damn commercials. It makes you want to open up a strip club and call it Jared's. Could be the Gallery of Poontown. Well, that's right. He did go to Jared's and he had a damn good time. He met a nice girl named Diamond. And he spent 2 months' salary on her. That's right. Those commercials would go a little bit differently, wouldn't they? Well, what's wrong, Linda? He went to Jared. Well, did he get you a diamond? No, he just came home and gave me this pearl necklace. I don't get it. Oh, what? What? I'm talking about women's jewelry here, folks. Come on.
That's the pearl necklace light.
Speaking of jizz. Yeah, the pearl necklace light. There we go. That was it. That was my last joke. That was it. That was my best joke. All right, one more. We'll do one more. Okay, that last joke was kind of terrible. Speaking of terrible, let's talk about Twilight. Twilight is terrible, is it not? And obviously the fact that it's ridiculously popular just makes it more annoying. But are we really that surprised? I mean, there's always been some silly fad where girls become just like mindless, crazy fanatics for it. Before it was Twilight, it was boy bands. Before it was boy bands, it was voting. It just keeps going on and on. That's it. Scott Cleveland's my name, folks. Thank you very much.